Terry Savage is the author of The Savage Number. Live from Chicago, she's joining us again, trying to simplify all this. Terry, thanks. There's the book right there, The Savage Number. Terry, thanks again for your time. When someone says, how does the bailout help my family, how does it?
Well, families have some tough choices to make as they watch what's going on. I mean, this is ugly, very ugly, raw politics, personal politics that doesn't seem to have anything to do with the solution. So Americans have to balance things out. On the one hand, they're really worried about the value of their 401k retirement plans and the value of their homes and whether they'll be able to get a mortgage for the next home or a loan for their next car. So we want something to be done. On the other hand, Americans are justifiably upset at the idea of a, quote, taxpayer bailout for everyone from the people on Wall Street to the people who took out these ridiculous loans thinking they could get something for nothing, and actually to the government officials that said, oh, come on, Fannie and Freddie, get out there and make more of those loans. So there's plenty of blame, and yet these are the very same people we sort of have to depend on to craft the solution. It's very strange.
Well, the alternative to a public rescue is using private funds, but can Congress compel anybody to pony up the money in the private sector?
You know, if the price is right, private money will come in. Jamie Dimon and Chase proved that. They discounted the value of all those WAMU mortgages, and they took it over. And, you know, there's plenty of money around the world. So if the Chinese investors or the Middle Eastern investors thought the price would be low enough, they could mark down those mortgages in that paper, they probably would come in and buy it. But what the government is trying to do is artificially prop up the high value of those homes so that you and I don't see our retirement accounts or our home value plummet out from under.
If the public buys essentially $1 trillion worth of bad debt, would they ever get the money back?
Well, the question is how much of it is bad debt. You know, they've got it all mixed up. It's like a giant tossed salad. You may have taken out a mortgage, but it's been tossed and sliced and diced and handed out at the picnic. So it's hard to know right now which of those mortgages will ever pay off. We know everybody won't default. The question is, if you're paying on yours and I'm paying on mine, and it's packaged up with someone who isn't, should you bail that person out so he's not kicked out of his home? Oh, you say, oh, no, don't bail those people out. But look at the neighborhoods. They're full of foreclosed homes, right, putting pressure downward on home prices. Yep. This is not an easy one, and the sentiments are high, and so are the stakes financially. The
whole underpinning of the free market economy, really.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you very much, Terry Savage. Appreciate it. Buddy, can you spare $1 trillion? Let's call it that. That's the segment we had to title it.